Here I'm talking about grading criteria for the second semester in chemistry. The big idea is this: instead of basing the grades on a single criterion, which is usually the percentage you see in Aeries, we're going to use several criteria. The intent is to give students grades that are fair. Those grades should reflect student achievement and motivation. I've made a document here. It's shared in the Google Drive as well as via email. Criteria for a grade of A, criteria for a grade of B. I'll go through these. The criteria for a grade of A, there are 4 of them. The first is the Aeries percentage. 90% is usually an A, but that's not enough. It's not enough to say I've got a 90% in Aeries. We're also looking for you to have enriched your learning during the semester. So at least 10 enrichment points is a category in Aeries. A students are expected to get about 2 points each week. We have 5 weeks of school left. 10 enrichment points should not be a problem. 90% of the online assignments, that's also a category. I will show you that now. Here are examples of the grading categories in Aeries. The first 2 categories are from before the quarantine, so those you can't do anything about. Those are the old assignments. But the online lessons are happening now, and enrichment points are happening now. You can see this student is doing fine on enrichment, has already 2 points, but needs to do better on these online assignments, online lessons. The way you do better is you take more time and you actually try to learn the material instead of rushing through it. Many students are just rushing through it saying, oh, guess is fine, I don't have to learn anything, or they're cheating and saying, oh, my friend will tell me the answers, I don't have to learn anything. Our grades are designed to reward student achievement and motivation. Here's another example. This person is doing fine on everything except the enrichment. You can see has a nice high percentage for the semester, but has no enrichment yet. So this person needs to actually come to the Zoom lessons and be enriched. Here's what I'm talking about when I say enrichment. The weekly schedule clearly states that you can get enrichment points for attending Zoom meetings. The most valuable enrichment activities are these webinars and the game of the week. These are learning activities that will teach you more than just the lesson. The lesson is one thing. Enriching your learning is something completely different. For example, here on Thursday, Dr. Lisa Situ is going to talk about targeted cancer therapies. This is not a topic you would get in a normal chemistry class. It is enrichment. You will learn something far beyond the normal chemistry curriculum if you attend. So that's what I mean by enrichment points. You can earn up to 2 in each week. So attend the learning opportunities, earn your enrichment points. Achieve. Okay, the last one is complicated. For the final exam, A students will be expected to demonstrate their skills in an interview. The online format does not allow us to see students' skills effectively. It is really easy to cheat on an online test or assessment. So let's do it in a way that you can't cheat. Let's say one-on-one interview with the teacher. Show us your skill. Show us your skill. Show us your skill. It's not, can you do this problem right? It's, do you have any skill? So we will be able to demonstrate what that looks like as we get closer to the final exam time. But it's not a test. It's, let's have a conversation. What do you know about gas laws? If the student is nothing, that's not an A student. Okay, so to earn an A grade, you must meet all 4 of these criteria. Not 3 out of 4, not 2 out of 4, all 4. You gain skill by doing the assignments as they are intended. Here's clearly work that demonstrates skill. This person has done the lesson, has learned how to do it, will have skill at the end of the semester, guaranteed. This is also an authentic work sample submitted by a student. demonstrates no skill. This person is trying to cheat the system, saying, I'm just going to upload something. It's garbage. I know it's garbage, but maybe I'll fool the teacher. This is why we're saying demonstrate your skill at the end of the semester. The online work may not be representative of your skill. So here's the criteria for A. The first three you can see in Aeries. The last one will give you some more instruction when it comes close. We'll demonstrate what it looks like so you're not afraid. There should be no fear here. If you've got skill, you're fine. Criteria for B are similar but lower standards. 78% in Aeries overall, at least 5 enrichment points. Completion of most of the online assignments. Don't have to do all of them, but most of them. And for their final exam, it's not a live Zoom interview. It's a more traditional exam. It shouldn't be hard if you've done your assignments honestly. If your friend told you the answers, you probably can't pass this. So, if you're a B student, do your work. You don't have to do all of it, but do it honestly. Do it honestly. Criteria for C are minimal. So I'm hoping every student can at least meet this standard. And I've summarized all of that in a table. There it is. So this document has been shared via Google Drive with all students and with parents and students via email, Parent Square. So I'm hoping no one will say, I didn't know about that. Okay, so that's the end of my talk here. I'm hoping it has meaning to you. And if you have questions as a student, come to Zoom. We have lots of teachers there to answer your questions if you have them. Bye-bye.